In this video, I'm going to show you the new car that I bought using drop servicing. I bought it in less than 30 days of saving. I'm going to explain exactly how I did it, and I'm going to show you how you can do the same thing for yourself. Let's get to it. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Marshall Malaba, and I'm on a mission to expose the income secrets of some of Africa's online millionaires. I want to become one of them, and I want to take you along the journey. So if you want to learn how to build a profitable online business, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification so that every single time I create content just like this, you're going to get notified. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first obvious question is, what is drop servicing and how does it work? Drop servicing, that is if you have not already watched my previous videos. Drop servicing basically is the concept of you being a middleman online. It's you connecting people that need services to people who actually can provide the services. You're not the one who does the work, but someone else, you get someone else to actually do it. So the way that it works, for example, let's just say that you know someone who runs a business, and you know how things have been tough because of Corona. People are now limited. People have to stay at home and stuff like that, and they have to get stuff done online. So someone's looking for an accountant who will actually balance their books and stuff. Now, let's say you know someone who actually does that, and you know how much they charge. So you tell this person who's looking for an accountant that, okay, I actually can do the work for you, and this is how much it's going to cost. Obviously, you will put your markup on top. Like, let's just say from the top of my head, I have no idea how much they charge, but let's just say that you tell this person that it's going to cost you $10,000, and the person who actually does the accounting services, let's say they charge you $3,000. So in other words, you are going to pocket the difference. That's exactly how drop servicing works. You'll be finding people online who need different services and then just connecting them to people who actually can do the work. For example, myself, I build websites as a profession, but there are some particular websites I don't know how to build. So I hire some people to build them on my behalf. And I find these people from platforms online, which I'll talk about just now. And they are very cheap and affordable, but I'm able to charge a lot of money so that I can get my clients happy and satisfied. So drop servicing works in a 3-step process. Basically, step number 1 is that you have to pick a niche. When I say niche, what I mean is that you just have to pick a particular service that you want to offer to people. You find a category of people that you want to work with. For example, you want to work with dentists, you want to work with accountants, you want to work with lawyers, and you can actually even niche it down. For example, you can say lawyers for the banking industry, or criminal lawyers, or whatever. You just make it super specific. So that's the first thing. You find a particular niche that you want to work with, and make sure that it is something that you enjoy and love. You actually have interest in it. The reason why I say that is because you don't start making money from day one. If that's the image that I gave you by creating these videos, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. But there's going to be a bit of a process. It doesn't have to take long. So while you're going through the process, you want to make sure that you're actually enjoying what you're doing. So that's why I'm saying that choose something that you are interested in. Step number 2 is you just have to find someone who actually can do the work on your behalf. You don't want to be the one who does the work, but you find someone who will do the job. Like I gave you an example, I build websites for a living, but there are some types of websites that I don't know how to build, like online stores and for like drop shipping and stuff like that. I don't do that stuff, but I know where to find people who will do that on my behalf. So I look for places where I can find people. And just to give you 3 ideas of places where you can find such people. The first one is freelance platforms like Fiverr.com, freelance.com itself, and Upwork. What happens there is that it's just a grouping of freelancers who go there and they post that they are able to do this and this and that, and then they give you their pricing. So you go there and you look for someone who is highly rated. In other words, they have done lots of jobs or gigs and people have been satisfied with their job, so the job that they did, so they give them like some great reviews. You find people like that, and these guys, because there's a lot of competition on these platforms, they are very, very affordable. You can get someone who maybe build a website for you for something like, let's say $50 or $100, but then you go and find a client who will charge you $1,000 to do that. So I think you get the idea. So you find people on those freelance platforms, you find people on their agencies, what you call white label agencies. These are basically companies, or they're just agencies. I don't know how better to describe it, but these are just companies that they do white label services, which means that they will do the job on your behalf, but then they will say that they are you. In other words, you actually can connect them with the client and they'll have conversations with the client, but they will be representing you and your brand. They won't mention that they are the ones who actually have their own company and stuff like that. They just represent you. And so you find these white label service providers, and then you put them under your company, and then you provide the service. It's actually quite brilliant, and I actually recommend that you start there, because they already know their process. They already know what result they're able to get clients, and they are a professional agency. The third place where you actually can find people is by using Facebook groups. You can find groups on Facebook for people who are specifically offering a particular service. And I talk about all this a lot in my other videos. And if you want more in-depth talk about this whole process, I have got a masterclass. It's called the 0 to 1,000 Online Business Masterclass, where I actually teach people how to make their first $1,000 online. And so you'll find the link in the description below here. But basically, you'll be finding people, for example, let's say ClickFunnels. There are people who use this product, which is called ClickFunnels, to build their websites. There's some people who don't have the time to build the website for themselves, so they use people who are in the ClickFunnels group to build their website on their behalf. So you can just go into a particular group like that and find those people, and you hire them to do work on your behalf while you're finding clients. Etc. So that's basically how drop servicing works. Okay, so what I've done is that I've gone ahead and created a free training, which I call the 0 to 1,000 Online Business Masterclass. It's a free training for anybody who wants to learn how to make their first $1,000 online. It's mainly focused on teaching about drop servicing. If you're interested in that, I put a link in the description below, and it will show you my whole process. It's a bit long training, longer than these videos that I post on YouTube, because it's in depth, and it will show you how to make your first $1,000 online. You can watch that just by clicking on the link in the description below. Okay, so that's all that I have for you in this video. I just decided to make it nice and short compared to the usual length that I do for all my videos, hoping that it brought value to you and inspires you to start your own drop servicing business or an online business. If you haven't done so already, please do me a favor and just hit that subscribe button, and also hit the bell notification, so that you can be notified every single time I create content just like this, which is designed to help you, to inspire you to build your own online business. You also might be interested in watching these other videos right here, which will help you to get started in terms of setting up your own drop servicing business. And also another reminder again, if you have not yet registered for the 0 to 1,000 Online Business Masterclass, the link is in the description below. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.